stop a god. Hello everyone, and welcome back to another episode of Vecna, Eve of Ruin, here on Dork Tales. Hey, it's me, your Dungeon Master Kelly, are you seeing him? And tonight, I am going to be playing the role of the vampire, Kaz, the Betrayer, who is surprisingly here for some reason. Spoilers abound, everybody, because we're heading into the end game. But hey, folks, this is going to be a fantastic game tonight. I really look forward to sharing it with you, and let's kick some Kaz. Joining me tonight is, of course, the party known as Death Wish. Let's go ahead and meet them right now, do a little bit of check-in, see how we're doing, starting with Christine.
Hello, I am Christine. I use she, her pronouns, and I get to play Rosie Thistledrop, our gnomish artificer, artillerist, and sidekicks Boom Boom and Boomette. And I totally forgot we were called Death Wish.
Yeah. Also seeking a Death Wish is the person who just worked a 12-hour day. Hi, Robin. Thank you for being here.
Hi. I literally walked in the door 20 minutes ago. So yes.
You're playing Lir'wen.
Thank you. I'm Robin. I use she, her pronouns, and tonight I am playing Lir'wen, our way of the astral self, moon elf, who also uses she, her pronouns. And I am very, very tired.
We're so glad you're here, and just hit things, please.
Honestly, with Stunning Strike, you might only have to be here for 20 minutes.
Nice. Yeah. Then I'll go nap and go to sleep. I have to work tomorrow too, so.
Exactly. This session is going to last as long as it needs to, and I mean that in the shortest term. So if this is a 20-minute session, it's a 20-minute session. We're going to have fun. And you know who we're going to have fun with? We're going to have fun with Employee of the Month, Chris.
Hello. Hi, I'm Chris. I use he, him, and they, them pronouns, and playing Gaunt, a reborn Hexblade Warlock who is going to have a good time tonight, I feel. This is going to be a good time.
It's going to be a good time. You're here for a good time, not for a long time. Unlike our amazing blender, a blender so amazing that we went and we got the extended warranty on it, which prevents void damage.
Ooh.
It's Jen.
Ooh, expensive. Hi, I'm Jen. I use she, her pronouns. That's where all our art money went.
That's really true.
Was the extended warranty. And I play Imogen, our champion fighter, human champion fighter, the blender herself. And between Lir'wen and myself, I'm pretty sure this is going to be a pinball game.
It is absolutely true. So, folks, a couple of things before we begin. Thank you so much for watching Vecna, Eve of Ruin so far. We are going into the end game here, and as I was reviewing the module and what we have left to do, I always try to make it so that when we are running these games, we do it so that people who are coming in are able to jump immediately in and see how other people ran the game and kind of get a sense of things. Because of that, I do like to keep it fun, but as vanilla as I can while remaining fun. So it does me a great bit of worry, displeasure, to say I'm going off the rails at this point. I'm going off script. There are parts of the rest of the module that I think are really good, but there are also some parts that don't really make sense for this party. So if you are here just for the raw, bare bones experience of Vecna, Eve of Ruin, be sure to tune in after the campaign is done for our retrospective. But in the meanwhile, we are going to be doing some fun stuff, and I am going to be... I've rewritten the ending and everything leading up to it. So, just thought I'd give you a little bit of warning so when I go off script, you don't get really confused. Also, a big spoiler warning for what is about to be said about this episode, because Vecna, Eve of Ruin has exactly one spoilable in it, and we just saw it at the end of last episode. So if you are playing this game for the first time and are just tuning in, I'm about to drop a big spoiler that cannot be unspoiled. So and yes, I took away everybody's determination, so if you want to buy it back for them, you absolutely can. So, with that said, I also wanted to say a big thank you to our sponsor, Bookwyrm Games. Bookwyrm Games has been with us for 2 years now. They've been with us through the entirety of Vecna Eve of Ruin. They have gotten us the entire way through this campaign, and I'm really excited to have them on our side for this. Hey, if you like dice and you want some nice dice, go to bookwormgames.com. If you use code DorkTales, you'll save 15% on your order. And if you're anywhere outside of the United States, you will be getting worldwide shipping for any purchase of 100 Canadian dollars or more included. Unfortunately, right now, due to tariffs and all of those horrible the things that prevent shipping and importing down in the US, Bookwyrm is taking a brief vacation from shipping down to the US. So if you are anywhere else in the world, I strongly encourage you. That's right, all of our viewers in South Korea, please go ahead. All of you viewers in Swaziland, all of you viewers in St. Lucia, all of you, order your dice today and help support this small business. Help keep their doors open because they keep our lights on. And they have some fantastic dice. You can go and check out all manner of dice at their website, including gemstone, wood, edible, and more. Thank you, Bookwyrm Games, for letting us stay on the air and for giving us a pretty solid discount. So take that 15% with code DorkTales. Go get yourself some nice dice in commemoration for us kicking some Cass. And with that, I think everybody has been bought determination, so I'm just going to quickly give you guys that before we begin. And another reminder, you have all hit level 18 now, but you have not had a long rest. With the exception, I guess, of Lir'wen, because Lir'wen did not go.
Yeah, I missed level 17 and now I'm in level 18, so I'm trying to quickly look at my sheet to know what I can do, because I've got new things what I can do.
Oh no, I hate it when you have new things, because that usually means that I'm going to get stunned.
Yeah, and I have my AC is +2.
A couple of other things. I have rewritten the way that Kaz's stats work because, honestly, they have him as a CR23. He's like a CR18 at best. And oh, Chris got a head start.
Invisibility. Goodbye.
I mean, that's a good idea.
That now with Key.
Our Warlock's back. Oh, and he's gone.
He's gone again.
And he's back.
And back.
Is he gone?
Hello.
He's
Yay.
back. So without further ado, let's head into Vecna, Eve of Ruin, here on Dork Tales. Last time on Vecna, Eve of Ruin, you all managed to acquire the final piece of the Rod of Seven Parts from Tiamat herself, there in the basement cavern beneath the Red Belvedere Casino. It is there that you traveled back to the Sanctum Sigil, or the Sanctum Sigorum, or the Wisitorium, whatever it's called. And your ally, Ruevalion Sway, used a wish spell to give you all resistance to all necrotic damage. So all necrotic is halved for you for at least a week, which, you know, so long as you you book it, you should have no problem at all. However, after Ruevalion left, you were all met by the Wizards 3, Tasha and Alustriel and Mordenkainen. All of them were in that same level of exhaustion, that same level of overwhelming fatigue that comes from the wish spell. And having seen it in action, as Ruevalion cast it, you saw the immense cosmic forces that drained into their very being as the weave siphoned their life energy out, hollowing Ruevalion's features. It is there that you saw that reflected in the Wizards 3. A bit of pity might have crossed your mind, even Gaunt's, given his particular scathing treatment of those wizards. However, Gaunt had a gut feeling, and when Mordenkainen sought to reclaim the Rod of Seven Parts to bolster it for your battle. You resisted. You argued, refusing to give it to him, and in a moment of impatience and impertinence and rage, he stepped forward and let the illusion around him fade. For Mordenkainen was never Mordenkainen. For as long as the Wizards Three had been united, the creature wearing the guise of Mordenkainen was none other than Kaz, the betrayer. The smug man that had been Mordenkainen shifts. In his stead, a fierce-featured, handsome man dressed in black and red plate mail stands there, a pair of fangs piercing down over his lower lip. He is ferocious. He is timeless. A groaning sword dangles at his hip, seeking blood and ruin. And as he steps forward, he says, "You are my servant, Gavriel. Servants should serve." He holds out a plate-mailed gauntlet to you, extends his fingers. "Give me the rod, so that I may destroy the cursed Vecna with my own hands."
Do you know him, Gaunt?
Yes.
As you say
Discuss.
that, Tasha, Illustriel, they scream, "You monster! We trusted you!" And Cass grins. "Give me the rod, Gaunt!"
I am going to hold it in both of my hands, and then I'm going to cast Force Cage over top of the portal so that no one can leave.
All right, and let's do an initiative roll.
With advantage.
What a horrible mistake.
Oh, I needed that nat 20.
Oh boy, do you.
I'm going to add my determination to this roll because I think this is pretty important. And what am I at
Okay.
here? That's 28.
Okay, so I have 3 Hurt the Moors if I'm not mistaken. Please give me a bunch more, guys. I am 1 on 5. So let's check the initiative chart right now. So holy shit, I see a 28. Okay, so
I used my determination on that.
nice. Okay, then let's turn that off. Okay, so I have Gaunt with a 28. Then I have beneath you, I have Lir'wen, followed by Rosie, followed by Osric, followed by Cass, followed by Imogen. Then I'm just going to roll Tasha. Oh, Tasha got a 20, so she's going to go at initiative 2. And that means Illustriel, it's going to be at initiative 1. All right. So casting Force Cage, let's go ahead and swing over to our maps. All right. So Force Cage, you are casting it over the portal. So just one moment, please. You feel more blue, green, yellow, or purple, or prismatic?
Purple.
Go. Okay. Casting Force Cage on top of the portal, sealing it away. Cass snarls and draws his blade, and the combat is joined. Gaunt, what do you do?
If it's bonus action, I'm gonna hex him. I'm gonna hexblade curse him. Sorry, and that'll be it.
All right. That's going to be your turn. Lir'wen, you're up.
Okay. So, bonus action, I'm going to spend 5 key points to activate my JoJo stand.
Okay.
And then... Hold on a second, sorry. Looking at my new abilities.
Totally.
You can use your action. Oh, right. Perfect. And then I'm gonna spend 4 more key points, and suddenly you're gonna see Lir'wen's arms show up, and then she's gonna clap all of them together, and then she's gonna go invisible.
Man, I spent all this time bringing your token out just for nothing.
Yep. And then she's going to invisibly kind of make her way towards Mr. It's alt to put it. Yeah, there we go. To Mr. Betrayer. I'm assuming that looks like an evil dude right there.
He's so sexy looking in that photo.
He's very sexy looking. Okay, action, bonus action, and then move, and yeah. That's gonna be Lir'wen's turn.
All right, taking a step forward and making your way toward him is going to be you, Rosie. You see Lir'wen vanish.
Okay. Well, Imogen's right here.
Yep.
And what has worked very successfully?
Banishment.
Haste.
Don't send me to the void again.
Blender time. Tap. And then that was like 5 feet of movement. She's gonna kind of go duck down behind the stairwell here with one of her fellows.
Okay.
And just gonna kind of try and get Boom Boom to move up a bit as well to help cover the others. And I think I can bonus action do them both. They get to both activate at the same time.
Okay.
So I guess Boom Boom's gonna try a blast of fire. He has to make a dex saving throw on that one.
Okay, dex saving throw is going to be a... that's going to be a 16.
That does not succeed. So that is 13 points of fire damage in a cone.
Okay.
That I think I've angled just enough to basically just hit him, actually.
Okay.
Boom Boom might need to be a step. No, I think that's going to hit just him, not going to clip Gaunt at all.
All right, a gout of
And
flame.
I'd angle it to not hit. That's Tash up there, is that? Or
That's Illustriel. Tash is the one with the witch hat.
I'll aim to not hit Illustriel as well and not hit
Okay.
Gaunt, so...
Probably a good way to make friends.
Yeah, I think she'd command Boom Boom to go in the right way to not hit.
So as you do that, he throws his cape up, which is going to block some of it. You see that his cape singes and some of the fire does eat away at him as you do that. Anything else on your turn?
Yeah, Boomet's gonna take a shot too. So that is gonna be a 26 to hit.
That will hit.
Cool. And that is 14 points of force damage.
Okay, another 14 points of damage to him.
Sounds good. That is going to slam into him. And as he does that, he is going to snarl and say, "Let's even the odds. Arise, fallen soldier." And as he says that, a ghostly specter will rise from the floor and snarl. And that specter acts on whose initiative? Let's find out. Turn immediately after him. Cool. All right. So, then it is Rosie. Your turn's done. Osric's turn. Osric is really low on spells, but he's going to go ahead and go, "You fiend!" And he's going to try to hit him with a with everybody's favorite cleric attack, and that's going to be a Holy Kamehameha. Weak. That's going to be a miss. He hurls a bolt of magic at him, and Cass is going to deflect it with one hand, snarling a horrible, fanged smile. "I will bathe in your blood first. Actually last, old man. I'll let you watch your allies die." All right, that's going to be Osric's turn. Osric is going to say, balls. And no one here is hurt. So, it is going to be Cass's turn. Cass is going to turn and, as a free action, is going to look at you, Gaunt. "This is your last chance, Gavro. Give me the rod, or face my displeasure."
Go to hell.
You first. Chris, please replace your character sheet with a level 1 human. With the same stats.
Gotcha.
As he holds out his hands, all of the magic that you have been imbued with, you feel a snap. And as you do, you're going to have max hit points. However, every round, I am going to roll a d4, and that's how many permanent hit points you are going to lose as you begin to fall to ashes, as the Eternal Life spell begins to give away.
Ooh, nice. So sorry. Level 1 human.
Level 1 human.
Where do I find that?
Well, here, I'll tell you what. I will just give you a stat block real quick.
Awesome.
So if you were actually, you know what? You'd be going back to. So I would like you to basically. We're going to change your stat block, and you can go ahead and use this. So I'm going to roll some damage every round.
And that's permanent damage.
This is off the top of your hit points, yeah. So your new hit points are now 50, 52.
All right. Do any magic that I have up still going, or everything gone?
Everything is gone. Magic items will still remain.
Okay. Cool. All right. So my weapon disappears too.
Your weapon vanishes in a puff of rage. And the force cage does as well.
Okay, perfect.
Cool. All right.
Sorry.
So, it is my turn. I think it is time for me. Oh, let's go ahead and I'm going to glare at Imogen and snarl. Can you make me a wisdom save, Imogen? As he uses his menacing glare ability.
That's a nat 20, motherfucker.
Okay, you are not frightened of him. Yes, don't forget that the rod of 7 parts counts as a +3 quarterstaff. I need that rod, though.
I did not know that. That's awesome.
So he is going to take a step forward, drawing his vengeful sword, which is not the sword of Cass, but is a pretty cool sword nonetheless.
and is going to take a swipe at you, Gaunt. That is a nat 20. So, now he is leaving Lir'wen's opportunity attack range.
So that's an
you're gonna-
attack roll, right?
It is an attack roll.
Silvery barbs.
And I will attack him as
Okay.
he leaves.
That is now an unnatural 20.
I'm
So let's do this in order. So Lir'wen, make me your attack roll.
Okay, I get advantage because I'm invisible. Does he see me?
I'm just gonna
Is
check
the
that real quick. He does not see you.
Cool. All right, advantage.
You would
The
think that he
invisibility
would.
will pop, but I'm still resistant to all damage with force. Oh, you dice, you tease me. I was an 18 and a 19 with advantage. So that is gonna be 30 to hit.
That is, even with my changes, he does not have an AC of 30.
Cool. Hey, guess what, buddy? I need you to make me a wisdom save or con save. Well, I forget what the stunning strike is.
I would prefer a con save.
Yeah, it's a con save.
That's a
Damn.
26.
Okay, you pass.
Okay. Now,
I'm
with
still
that-
gonna do. Hmm.
you're still going to?
Why? Can I roll damage?
Yeah.
'Cause I hit.
Absolutely.
Cool.
Rosie, please tell me who you gave advantage to, though.
Right. Well, at the time, I don't think she didn't know where Lir'wen was, so probably Imogen.
Okay, sounds good. As you are striking him, you are going to see the fire damage along his flesh, like along his chin and cheek, begin to heal, by the way, as well as the force damage starts to plink as the armor itself heals.
12 force damage.
12 force damage. Hey, and you gave most of it right back. Good job. I hate that this guy heals better than Strahd.
Yeah.
Like, just make Strahd better. So Gaunt, does a 20 hit you?
not when I parry with my new knight parry ability.
Oh, yay. Should have just given you the peasant, but yeah, wanted to have some fun. All right, sounds good. He takes one swipe at you. You are going to block. He's going to lock blades with you as Lir'wen smashes into his back out of nowhere. Pathetic flies. I'll swat you all in time. Okay, that's another unnatural 20. Now you are in Boom Boom's radius,
Hit.
even with Boom Boom.
AC is 20. The parry I already used, which brought me up to 22 for that one
Okay.
attack, so that hits.
So you are going to take, I rolled real bad on that one. That's going to be 20 points of slashing damage. And do I have to grapple you first? I do not. Okay, I am just going to do another one then. I'm going to spend a hurt the more to reroll that. All right, and a second slash comes across with a 29. That is going to be 24 points of damage as he slashes into you, pushing you back. You don't honestly think that you can defeat me, do you, Gavril? I made you the man that you are.
Yeah, but they might.
All right, that's going to be Cass's turn. His Spectre is then going to attack. It's going to snarl and launch itself at Lir'wen, which is going to go great for this Spectre, I have a feeling. That is going to be...
Hey, Imogen, that thing left your range.
This is true. Except it has incorporeal movement.
It did, and my turn is coming up, so I will
Wait.
reset my opportunity attack.
Does the Sunblade hit incorporeal creatures?
I don't see why not, but I don't think it says.
I don't think it says. So if it doesn't say, then...
It's magic.
Blade of Pure Radiance.
Magic weapons do, generally.
Wait, do
Yeah.
magic weapons? I realize this has
think
never
so.
come up while running 5e. Huh. Like for me, anyway.
Yeah. Yeah. But yeah, if it's left my
No, magic weapons only deal half damage to incorporeal things.
But what about radiant?
I mean,
Or is it
yeah. So I mean, we'll find out what it does. It is undead.
All right, cool.
So go ahead, give it to me.
Cool. That is a 30.
Yeah, that'll probably hit its AC of 12.
Probably. It is undead, so I can get my extra 1d8.
Yep. I'm just gonna take a coffee break while you count all the damage it takes.
9, 17 radiant.
It's still alive?
Hmm.
Ow. Well, I mean, it's not alive. Pardon me. I got that wrong.
Yeah. It's still it.
Okay,
It's still
so
existing.
So it has that many health, and then it took 17, which is 8 after it is reduced. All right, so it is going to snarl, and you are going to through its back with your blade as it dives forward and is going to attempt to... I just realized that the Sunblade is, in fact, a blade of sun, which means that it sheds sunlight, which means that specters are really bad within its range. So I'm going to try to hit Lir'wen. Okay, watch this. Watch this. Oh, cool. That was an 11 on the first attack, plus... it was a 15. That totally always hits Lir'wen. Yeah, it's gonna try to... it doesn't do anything. It kind of goes... and lurches at you, Lir'wen, doing more harm to, like, your chill than your body, I think. Just your vibe is a little set off, maybe. All right, Imogen, it's your turn.
Well, that guy leaving my area helps me because I'm just gonna wander on up and with my sunblade, woo. Thank you for the sun aura that is around me. That's the bright light aura, by the way. There's still dim light past that, but I figured that was the better one.
I think that's the more important thing, really.
Yeah, that's what I thought. And I am going to say, welcome to hell, I'm hell. And I'm going to hit him 4 times.
That sounds great.
That's 19 on that inspiration, so that's a crit.
All right.
20 for the second attack.
Okay. The 20 will miss.
24 for the third. 20 will miss. 24 for the third.
I am going to use my parrying riposte. So... ooh, cool. And... hold on one moment, please.
Yep.
Okay. That is going to be... so, pardon me one second. Cool. Imogen, you have finally found someone you are going to enjoy fighting. Rushing in, your first blow is going to strike in, finding a critical spot on his side. He snarls as the Sunblade just drives its way through his flank. He pivots. You slash again, but he's faster than he looks in that armor. He dodges out of the way, but you pull back and ready a stab. But instead, he rides his blade under yours and stabs you in the chest using his parrying riposte for 28 points of damage.
Cool. And you're using that on my third attack?
I'm using that on your third attack, yes.
Okay. My fourth attack is a crit.
Yep, of course it is. All right, so
with an 18.
Unfortunately,
sorry. How many damage was that? I needed
was
to deal with a cat.
Here's the cat.
20.
That
what?
is 28 points of magical damage.
Okay, cool. So that is 2 crits and no, and nothing else, right? Because
that's it.
It was parry and riposte for the 1, and then I missed for the second.
And the 2 crits at
and
your
then
leisure.
Inspiration. Yeah, I'm gonna give inspiration to Gaunt to maybe help. I don't know. And to Lir'wen, because yeah.
I love it.
15, 18 plus 16 is 24, 34 points of radiant. I didn't roll terribly well on some of those.
Okay, 34 points of radiant damage is, well, it's going to hurt him. And guess what? Being in sunlight and taking radiant damage generally stops a vampire from healing, which you probably would know from your adventures.
My adventures with Strahd, yay.
My adventures with Strahd. I'm going to write that down. That's going to be the name of a book. My summer with Strahd.
Do you get an extra attack for haste?
You do.
I took it. I only have 3 myself, and then I have the 4th for haste.
Right.
All right.
Okay.
So
Yeah, I get 4 attacks at level 20.
Gotcha.
I don't like you, I've decided, Jen. So I am going to use a legendary action at the end of your turn. Are you done? Okay. I'm going to use a vengeful sword attack against you.
Cool.
That's cocked.
My AC is, because I'm still in Boom Boom's radius, is 25 right now.
Okay. I'm actually going to miss. He is going to lodge one at you, and the best is going to be a 20 as he swings at you. And he is 2 actions down. So it is Tasha's turn. Tasha is going to... God, what can she do after being... They basically have her being completely nerfed by this. So... And anything that she does is going to be very detrimental to her in the future. But hey, yeah, you know what? She is going to, you son of a bitch, and is going to whip out her Caustic Blast ability. And basically reach down, pull up one of the teacups off the table, swirl her hand, and cause a caustic brew to erupt out of it in kind of like a whirlpool that smacks across. And that's a nat 1. Shit. This is why she... Okay. And she is instead going to nearly take Illustriel's head off as Kaz kind of deflects it out of the way. Illustriel is going to get enough on a dex save to dodge out of the way of that, falling half down the stairs as she does. And, try aiming a bit better next time. And will attempt to make a reproving ray shot. Okay, I don't even know what that does. Aside from she gets judgy. She is going to fire Reproving Ray, which will not hit. It is going to hit the side of Cass's cloak, and he will absorb it into himself because I've raised his AC for this fight. And top of the initiative, Gaunt. Can you make me a con save?
A con save? All right.
Nice.
Wait, did I get given an advantage on something, or is it just an attack?
I gave you inspiration.
Yeah. So you have a crit inspirational crit inspiration, so you can spend that on the save if you want.
Okay, I think I will do that. Sorry, I gotta pull up my new character sheet. What's my con? +2. All right. 19.
19. Okay. You're gonna take 1 point of damage as you continue to rot.
Okay.
All right.
Not a bad start. Not a bad start.
That save basically meant you took minimum damage on that. Good for you. All right. And what would you like to do on your turn?
Okay, I'm going down fast. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to look at him and say, I never swore to follow you. I only swore to kill Vecna. Sorry, I know from Umberto's research that you and him were a little bit closer than I first originally knew. And spend that secret, so for the next... Sorry guys, I'm spending a secret. We all get advantage on a D20 roll.
For the next minute, you all have advantage.
On everything.
You
Use
will
it wisely.
feel this shattering sound as the secret is whispered. My friend, my friend. Vecna, Vecna, Vecna. Cass, Cass, Cass. We could have the world together. We could have all worlds together. You hear Vecna's voice echo as the secret is revealed to the universe, and you are imbued with the power of it.
As much as I want to beat the living shit out of this man, I think that I need to disengage.
Okay.
And need to keep this away from him. So I'm going to disengage, and I'm going to... oh gosh. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, and I'm going to give the quarterstaff to Rosie.
Okay.
And
The
then
rod
step in
of
front
the rod of 7 parts. Sounds great. All right, Lir'wen.
And then I'm going to move back up and just kind of... I still have my magic items, right?
Oh, you do, yes.
10. Then I will go up there, and that's it.
All right, sounds good. Lir'wen, you're up.
Okay. Lir'wen's just gonna look at the specter, shake her head, and then take a step towards Castle.
I feel like you should be able to summon better things than a specter.
And Lir'wen's just gonna take her arms, and I'm gonna spend a key point to do flurry of blows, and because I've activated all 5 of my... spent 5 key points to activate my stand. Actually, she's gonna stay. She knows Boomet's Boom Boom's aura. She's gonna get towards us. She's gonna stand kind of between. You know, I've missed you guys. And
High five is a free
right. High five is a free action. And I'm gonna take 5 attacks at Cass.
All right, sounds good to me.
Because activating my JoJo stand with the 5 things allows me to take a 3rd attack. As part of my extra attack action. So 5 attacks. That's gonna be a 26 for the first one. I'm gonna spend determination to make that a 26 for the second.
Okay, that'll hit. That'll hit.
Cool. Ooh, this might not. 16.
That is a miss.
Okay, so 2. And then 26.
That's a hit.
I'm rolling a lot of 26.
You're rolling a lot of 26s.
Yeah, I'm rolling a lot of 15s. And then a 21 to hit.
A 21 is a miss.
Cool. So 3 hits.
Did you roll advantage on all those? Because we get
I
advantage
did.
on.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
cool.
I
I'm
rolled
just
with
double checking.
advantage. Yeah.
Yeah.
So 3 hits.
Okay.
I will start doing damage. Why don't you make me some con saves? As I will use stunning strike if
3 times?
on 3. If I have to do 3, then yes, I will use 3.
Okay, so that's going to be a 30.
Okay.
That's going to be a nat 20, so a 33. And that's going to be a 20. Unnatural.
Okay, I didn't update my stuff. Hold on a second. Let me just
Totally.
quickly check. Our proficiency went up because I might have forgotten to update my thing. Yeah, 17th. My spell save DC is now a 21, not a 20, which is why. So fail.
Okay,
You
I'm
choose to
going to
succeed.
spend a legendary.
Yep. Here we go.
So
That's what I
he's going to
wanted.
grunt and force his way through your stun.
Mm-hmm. Rude. Cool. Let me roll some damage. D10s now, which I love.
I will not be stunned by a common harlot.
Good thing I'm not common. Oh, amazing. Okay. Do you need them separate by turn or all together?
No, just give it to me all together, please.
44 force damage.
44 force damage. Yeah, I definitely don't have force immunity. Okay.
Cool. And yeah, that's gonna be Lir'wen's turn. As she whoa.
All right. As you do that, he is going to glide away, not provoking an attack of opportunity, as he is going to move, what is that, 5, 10, 15...
How?
With his reaction, with his legendary action, move. Kaz moves up to his speed without provoking opportunity attacks. He has an
Fuck you.
ability. Sorry.
Yeah, I have Sentinel, so I get it. Actually, I get it even if it's disengaged, but I know that's not disengaged, which is why I was, yeah.
I know. He basically is going to, like, technically he's in sunlight, so he can't turn to mist, but I'm going to say that he kind of turns into, like a mist form and moves past you as part of this. It's a different ability, but for cinematics. It is the only thing that bypasses Sentinel. Mwahaha.
Yes, I know. That's annoying. I haven't been able to use Sentinel in this way before, and I was very excited to use it, so fuck you.
Yeah, I'll take it. All right, Lir'wen, that's the end of your turn. Rosie, this guy is actually, you know what? He can move right next to you. What do you do?
Okay. My turn?
Your turn.
So some of the wording of gunner, I'm trying to remember if we determined it, because it says any ranged attack roll. Does that apply for ranged spell attack rolls?
No.
Okay.
Well, actually, wait, hold on. That's a good question, actually. Let me just check the exact wording on gunner. Increase your dex score by 1. You ignore the will be within 5 range. So ranged attack rolls is different than
Range attack rolls and range spell attacks are different because
They are
typically
different.
spell
That's what I was
attack
thinking, but I just wanted to
rolls,
double
yeah.
check before I made
my
any
brain
assumptions on
literally
that.
locked up when you asked that, and I was like, wait, are they? But they're both, and I was having trouble with it mentally.
Yeah.
But yes, you're right. Thank you, Robin.
That is where I was having the problem as well. I was like, does that count? Because sometimes they say ranged weapon attacks versus ranged spell attacks, but it just says ranged attack. And I was like,
No, totally.
what do they mean? Okay, so that sucks.
Now, I will say you could move. You did see that he parried Imogen's attack earlier as a reaction.
This is true.
So he may not have another reaction.
You know what? I might just take the risk and take a 5-foot step back.
Okay. Take a 5-foot step back. He does not have another reaction.
Cool.
Which sounds like a really strange thing that I'm saying if you know the system. It almost implies that other characters that you might fight have multiple reactions.
Ah, good to know. I'm gonna cantrip master this.
Okay.
So I'm taking a -5. And oh, right, I need to roll another one too. Okay. No crit, unfortunately. So that is going to be a 26 to hit. I think.
26. Yep.
No,
As we have
25.
proven time
25.
and time again with Lir'wen, a 26 will hit.
Cool. Does a 25 hit?
A 25 hits.
Cool. My math was bad. .46 points of fire damage. Firebolt to the face.
46 points of fire damage.
Well,
Beautiful.
40-10 plus 10
he-
because of Cantrip Master.
Your fire is going to strike him, and you can see that it singes the side of his face. Being around Imogen's Sunblade, you can see that parts of his flesh are becoming papery and beginning to wear away. He is bloodied.
Nice. Boomet is also going to move along with me. And I think Boom Boom can get in front of Gaunt. All right. Dex save for Boom Boom's one.
Okay. That's a 23.
Okay, that saves, so you're gonna get half damage. And that will be 6 points of fire damage from Boom Boom. Now, Boomet is a spell attack roll, so I'm pretty sure that gets advantage as well, right?
Yep. Basically, for your entire team, anything that you roll has advantage.
Motherfucker, Boomet got the nat 20 from that. I wanted it on Cantrip Master. That would've been so good.
It's pretty dope on Cantrip Master, but yeah.
Uh, 17 points of force damage.
17 points of force damage. That is going to hurt. Beautiful. Anything else coming in?
No, that is all my actions and bonus actions.
All right. So...
I guess it doesn't matter. There's no inspirational crit right now because
Yep.
we got advantage on everything.
All right. So, Gaunt. It is not your turn, but Osric. It is Osric's turn, so 5, 10, 15, 20. Osric is going to rush up and is going to place his hands on you and say, "Stick with us, old friend. You're not dying on me today. At least, not again. Power of Timora. Do me a favor and take 29 points of healing. I am running out of spells.
Can I respond?
Yeah.
Thanks, old man. But even if we win, I'm not making it out of this one.
And it is going to be Cass's turn. Cass is going to not be able to heal. And is instead just going to charge Rosie with his blade drawn. Rosie. Yeah, let's do it. Let's spend a hurt them more and a hurt them more. Rosie, that is going to be a... I'm going to re-roll that because it was between a nat 20 and... that's going to be a 28 to hit you on the first swipe.
Yeah.
Okay, the second one is going to be a 32.
Yeah, that's gonna hit.
Okay.
Surprise.
He's going to slash you twice, and then with his final attack, he is going to... does a 20... Does a 22 hit you?
No.
Okay, I'm going to spend a hurt them more to reroll that.
Fuck.
I rolled the exact same number.
Okay.
Damn it. Okay, so He is going to hit you with 2 slashes. So that is going to be a total of 49 points of damage, all magical.
Give it to me in both. Give it to me in both.
Oh, pardon me, 23 and 26.
23 and 26, okay. And now it was 10 or half damage, right? For con.
Yes.
I think haste is con, isn't it?
Yes, it is.
Okay, and I have advantage on that because I'm a warcaster.
Mm-hmm.
So... Okay, that's a nat 20. And an 18. So that saves.
Okay, so you save. Cass rushes forward, blurring with just pure alacrity. He brings back his vengeful blade, slashes you once across the chest, twice across the stomach, and dives forward to bite at your supple throat. But you've been bitten by vampires already once this week, and you're not about to have that happen. Using the aura granted to you by Boomet, you dodge out of the way, and he's left snapping like an overeager puppy at your throat. Okay, that is going to be his turn, unfortunately. I have 3 more Hurt the Mores. Okay, so you were using your... What weapon were you using to shoot me with, real quick?
I was not. I was spell attacking you with a
Oh, you
fireball.
were. You're right. Okay, good, you're good. All right, so with that, it's going to be the Spectre. The Spectre is going to lash out at Lir'wen. That's a 9, so does a 13 hit you, Lir'wen, of the AC 27?
No.
28? What's your AC right now?
Well, I'm not in Boom Boom's or Boomet's thing, so it's only 25 right now.
Oh, silly me. Okay, so that's not going to work there. All right, that's Cass's turn. Imogen, you are up.
Good. All right. I dislike this guy. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Hello.
All right, rushing over. I'm assuming that she's like
Hello,
running across
friends.
there, like leaping the banister of that stairwell, like one hand vaulting it.
With haste, my speed is doubled, and I just did my normal speed there. So, wee. Yeah. Let me hit a bitch.
Do it. I dare you.
28.
Okay, yep. I didn't want to dare you that.
29.
Yep.
26. That was with the advantage. So that's 29, 26, and then more than that, 32, 31, I think.
Okay.
And then the 4th attack.
Yeah, okay. This is not going to be a good turn for me.
No.
Okay. Let me know if you.
So yeah,
ever...
my lowest was 26.
Okay.
I think. Yeah. I didn't crit though, so there you go.
Okay.
2. And I do get the extra dice for undead.
You do, because he is undead. Yep, he is a big old vampire.
10, 15, 16. Carry the 5.
Complex algebra happening here.
Right. 55 points of radiant damage.
Oof.
And did I hear you earlier that we did get a short rest, or no? I can't remember.
You got a short rest, not a long rest, but for you.
For me?
For you.
Action surge.
Okay. I really want to play a fighter in the game, guys. I really want to play a fighter.
It's a 27.
Okay.
No, I can't. I can do math. No, that is a 13 plus. Yeah, that's a 27. Okay. It's a 25.
I am going to use my
I'm going to use
riposte.
determination.
Son of a bitch. All right, I'm gonna not use that then. I'm gonna hold back.
And that's another 27.
All right. Give it to me.
15, 18. I rolled a couple of 8s this time. 26. I rolled in pairs of 2, 11 3 times. I rolled an 8-3, 8-3, 8-3.
God. Just give it to me all in a chunk.
I will, yeah. So that's 33 plus,
I feel like you need to pull out an
is-
abacus for this.
right? Oh, actually, I'm gonna math this out. Hold on.
Oh, there is one thing that's kind of interesting while you're doing that. So, looking at this, Cass doesn't require a coffin, and he doesn't have to drink blood. He does it for fun. So, like, he's got that one up on Strahd, but Strahd can't be killed, but Cass technically can?
So I also forgot, because I'm so used to just 3 attacks that I forgot that I had to add 8 for my last attack because it was a 4th attack.
Okay.
So I'm just adding it to this one for 65 points of radiant damage.
All right, he's still up. He's still up. Still up. He's not very up. He's very up. Rushing forward and attacking with the ferocity of all of your trauma and all of your rage. You are slashing through him again and again, watching as the shadowy incarnation of hatred and bloodlust that stands in front of you bends to the might of your sunblade as it cuts through the darkness. He's still up, but my god, he is taking some damage. He is going to use a legendary action to use... he's going to use a sword attack on Rosie because he needs that goddamn rod.
Cool. I'm going to hit him again because opportunity attack on somebody.
Yep. Because of Sentinel,
Yep.
right? All right. Now
Yeah,
you get
because
to
Sentinel.
use
I can use Sentinel for that.
it. Okay, that's cocked.
And if I can't use it when he moves, I'm going to use it for this.
Rosie, that is
So many 13s.
that is a 24 to hit you.
Silvery barbs.
Okay. That is higher.
Damn. I should have done shield.
You should have done shield.
Yeah.
Okay.
I did another 16 radiant because I rolled a 27. Again, I rolled a whole bunch of 13s for some reason.
God, how much? 16 radiant?
Yeah, that was another 16.
Okay, he's still up, but this is really rough on him. So that is going to be a hit on Rosie as he bites his sword into Rosie's side. You are going to attack him back. Rosie, you need to make me a... There it is. Whoop. That is only 19 points of piercing damage. Oh, pardon me, 19 points of slashing damage.
Is his sword like a real sword and then just like an ability he's using with it kind of thing? Or is it like a force blade type sword that would come out of, I don't know, but D&D's weird.
It is a real sword.
Yeah,
However,
basically, is it a physical sword he could drop?
Yes, it is.
As far as I'm aware. Okay, cool.
As far as you're aware, yes.
Cool.
Okay. I'm having to spend so many Hurt the Moors to not take disadvantage while I'm fighting inside of your Sunblade aura. Okay. Rosie, did you succeed your save?
I did.
Son of a bitch. All right. Okay, so
Then it is going, so that's the end of Imogen's turn. Okay, Tasha is going to flip the table and try to slam it into the Spectre next to Lir'wen. The Spectre is going to dodge, unfortunately, because... Wait! No, I'm not part of your crew, so I don't get advantage. And I have disadvantage on everything because I'm exhausted. So she's going to basically create a makeshift barrier between the Spectre and herself using that coffee table while trying to bludgeon it. Illustriel is going to use Reproachful Ray again on this Spectre, and that is going to be... Oh, actually, it might be enough. That is going to be a Reproving Ray. Is going to... Holy shit, that's powerful. Taking raw damage. She is going to summon her energy and is going to strike him with her Reproving Ray for 65 points of radiant damage. And then is going to make a con save. And she botched. So she is going to hit this Spectre that's looming over Lir'wen with the light of her Reproving Blade, or Reproving Ray, and is immediately going to faint. Because Wish, man. Wish takes it out of you. Okay, top of the initiative. Gaunt, it is your turn. Make me a con save.
Oh, right. With advantage. Ooh. 11.
11. Lose 6 hit points, please.
Okay. 6 more down. Got it. What can I do here? I'm bonus... potions are bonus action, right?
There, yes.
I still have a potion of Frost Giant Strength from the very beginning of the game, so bonus action, going to use that to up my strength to 23. That was from the pregame stuff. Thanks for that, Kelly. And
hey, no worries, man.
I'm going to run over to him. Let's see here. 10. And it's probably a terrible idea. But I'm going to try and tackle him onto the ground.
Okay. So this is going to be a contested athletics check, I believe.
Post athletics or what's the word?
Wow,
he can use acrobatics if it's better.
This guy's a nerd. He doesn't have any. He has deception and stealth, but he does not. They didn't give him athletics. Which means...
Hey, I don't have it either.
Yeah, but I have disadvantage because of the sun.
Yeah, sun. So with advantage, that would be a 21.
Cool. That's a 13 for me, thanks to disadvantage from the Sunblade.
Awesome. So I do have multi-attack with this. Could I do another action even if it's not an attack?
I'll allow it.
I'm going to use my immovable rod and just put that down on his chest and be like, stay down!
All right. Yeah, you can totally use your object interaction to do that. Perfect. All right.
Yeah.
Anything else on your turn?
No, that's about it.
All right. Beautiful. You have pinned Kaz the Betrayer to the ground. Lir'wen, you're up.
All right, seeing that Kaz is kind of going after the rod, Lir'wen's gonna do a little fun little circuit over here. 35. And then, yeah, okay. So Lir'wen's gonna do some drive-by hits. She's gonna run like a baton pass, grab the rod from Rosie, and then take a brief hit stop to hit Kaz the Betrayer for five hits, and then continue on my merry way if he's alive.
Great. Well, he's already dead, but yeah.
Well, yeah. I have advantage, so it doesn't matter if he's actually technically prone and pinned. super advantage.
Super advantage.
Oh my gosh. My dice, if they could. Dirty 20 to hit.
That is a dirty 20 to hit is a miss, actually.
That's what I thought.
Did you spend your determination earlier?
Yes, I did.
Okay.
Yeah. 26, because I keep rolling 15. It's my
26 is
favorite
a
number,
hit.
apparently. Okay. Okay. What is with these 15s? 26 again. For attack.
I guys are
3.
doing it with 13s. There's so many of them.
All right. And then we're gonna do a 21 to hit.
That is a miss.
Okay. All right. So then 2 hits, and then all right, one more. Let's go. Ooh, that's 22 to hit.
22 to hit is a hit.
All right, we figured out his AC, guys.
And I'm going to use my riposte.
Fuck you. Okay.
Oh, wait.
Alright.
Did I already use my riposte?
Wait.
Did I already use it?
You didn't use it
Wait,
on me
hold-
because
That is right.
I used it.
Okay. First off, before we do this, give me 2 stunning strikes before you do
Okay.
that, because
That is going to be a... Oh boy. That is going to be a 15. So that is another.
Okay.
Okay. So... Okay. Does a 21 pass? Yes, it does.
Yeah, just miss. Yep, that just
Just
missed.
barely. Okay.
Yep. So then, yeah. So now you're not stunned for the riposte.
Okay. So... he's going to hit you with the
You
riposte.
gotta do things in an order.
He is not
Right.
going to hit you with the riposte because that's only going to be a 20.
Okay. Yeah, that does not hit.
It's the Sunblade, man.
okay.
The Sunblade is saving you guys.
Yeah. So then that was 3 hits?
Yep.
Yeah. Cool. All right. I'm gonna roll dice. Sorry, my brain is
Yeah, it's soup. It's fine.
it's slow. What does a D10 look like? You just had them. There we go.
In our private chat, Jen is saying best pregame item that Kelly regrets. But probably not like the number 1 of all time, but man, it's on the list.
Alright, that makes I like when my math is simple.
You like your math like you like your men.
Yeah. 32 points of force damage.
32 points of force damage. Now, normally, this is the place where I would say, how do you do it?
How do I want to do it? But he's undead, motherfucker.
But he's undead, and as you rush over and hit him once, twice, and a third time, he tries to parry it. Well, he does parry it. Then after you hit, you are going to strike him in the side of the neck. Hear a resounding crunch, and you know that the man that is standing there should be dead. And even now, he should be even deader than he was before. And it is at that point that he staggers back and says, I'm not going down like this. Your soul belongs to me, Gavril. Gaunt, I need you to do me a big favor and make me a charisma save.
Oh, what's my new charisma?
Also, so just continuing my turn, because I was not
Yes.
done my turn if he's doing legendaries. Because I'm mobile, he does not get opportunity attacks because I hit him. Or even
He already used
attack.
a reaction.
Yeah, still mobile. Does not allow you to take opportunity attacks. Lir'wen continues running with the rod away. And is waving and going, over here.
I just looked at the map and just saw Lir'wen zoom up the screen.
That's fantastic.
Gaunt, what did you get on your charisma save? With
Charisma. With advantage. Oh no. What is my charisma? This is not going to be pretty. Knight. +2. With advantage, that will be a 8.
Gaunt, you are going to feel the remainder of your life force edge out of your body. It snaps and you can feel your heart doesn't beat, but you feel a hollowness as your life energy begins to pull out of you. All of you see Kaz reach out with his final grasp and start to siphon out what is animating Gaunt at all. A spectral shadow of his body begins to pull forward as if he is absorbing all of the essence that makes Gaunt himself. And as he does that, it pulls and stretches across the divide. Time slows for one long moment. And as it does, you expect it to flow into Kaz. And yet, it does not, as a voice echoes over the room, and you all will feel a blinding sensation as a voice that you recognize from your nightmares echoes across the room. No. He belongs to me. As the voice of Vecna the Archlich fills the room, and you watch Gaunt's soul pulled into the void. His body collapses and turns to dust.
Ah! What the fuck?
Gaunt deteriorates into nothing, and as he does, Cass reaches out, and we are going to use a special type of I still have Hurt the More, so we are going to use a very special type of mechanic that I've invented for Cold Iron called Terminator Rules. I have a number of hits left in me equal to the number of Hurt the Mores I have to spend to stay alive now. Lir'wen, you have ran off with the rod. Rosie, it is your turn. What do you do as you watch Gaunt fall away to nothingness?
Okay, so I was looking over my stuff to see what I could do. And I realized that I think why we were allowing Gunner to work for me before was because I use an arcane firearm. And Gunner applies to firearms.
It does.
And D&D Beyond does say that ranged attack rolls cover everything. Ranged weapon attacks and ranged spell attacks are separate.
Okay.
So ranged attack should cover all types of attack I could make with a firearm.
I see the logic here. Yes, your lawyer has sent me the affidavit. I think we can run
So
with
I
that.
think we were used to use that in the beginning when I had this, like at 5th level.
Mhm.
So from the beginning. And then we forgot about it because I wasn't doing it for a while. So if
All
you're
right.
cool with it, I would keep doing that.
I am cool with you shooting the hell out of Cass, yes.
Cool. I am going to just point it at him then and try and firebolt him with Cantrip Master.
Okay.
Of course I don't get the nat 20 on this roll. That'd be nice.
And you rolled with advantage, right?
I did. So that is going to be... okay, so -5 makes that... Yes. So that is 22.
A 22 is exactly his armor class.
I am glad we figured that one out.
You are the one player that still has determination, though.
This is true, but since I don't need it, that is going to be... Ooh, that's a couple 10s. Very nice, very nice. I can math. 46.
46 points of damage. All right. You are going to blow a gaping hole in him with that firebolt that slams into him. He is going to stagger back. And for the first time in this entire fight, between watching his living battery absorbed by his nemesis, you see fear cross Kaz's face. He looks down at you, little gnome. It says, I can tell you where he is. If you want Gaunt back, I can tell you where he has him. You still have another action with your bonus action. What do you do?
Ooh, Rosie doesn't trust him. Fuck you, bitch! And make a dex save, please. Motherfucker.
That's a 9.
Okay, so that is going to be 2d8 fire.
From Boom Boom.
Yeah. I moved him down so that he'd hit a cone without hitting us.
Okay.
It's 11 points of fire damage.
11 points
And
of fire.
guess who got the fucking nat 20 again? Boomette.
Wait, they both get to attack now?
I think so, don't they? I could just activate them.
Yeah, your level, yeah.
We've been doing it for a while.
Yep, I'll allow it. You have at least when something good happens, so yep.
28.
You hit him with that flamethrower, and he goes up like a piece of balsa wood. A candle wick. He burns as all of the flame ignites, clinging to his
You can
flesh.
activate both with the same bonus action.
He screams, and Boomette goes, Boomette, and fires a force bolt through the center of him that causes him to, well, I guess, how would Boomette like to do this? Because I'm picturing it being that he explodes like a Death Star. Just...
I like that. I feel like it's this tiny little bolt of force that just goes...
And he is going to fall to the ground. Not like this. And he will dissolve into ash.
I just spotted the group chat. I was distracted reading my rules, and then I looked over.
It's saying that you don't trust him because his name is literally Kaz the Betrayer.
Oh,
I
I
mean-
mean, the five fists, the rod, the sunblade, all of Vecna's ass in memory of Gaunt's love of
If
face.
saw that, and just
All
went,
right.
Also, I think Rosie's impatient, and she's not going to, like, A, try to get him to talk and give him a chance to escape. And B, well, maybe killing Vecna will get us Gaunt back. Or we can just, like, thrash Vecna so hard he gives him back.
Hear Lir'wen in the corner do, I'm not gonna yell because voice, but you're good, like William Shatner yelling out Con, Lir'wen's Vecna is what Lir'wen's doing in the corner.
No.
Angrily.
Don't. Osric will go and cradle all of Gaunt's armor and clothing.
lies. Wasn't supposed to be you yet, old man. In the corner, you can hear the sound of slapping flesh as Illustrio comes conscious, as Tasha gives her a couple of good whacks across the face. Come on, wake up! What did I... Oh no. Well, that explains why the wish spell didn't work.
You caused this by letting him hear.
Aren't you supposed to be
How could
the
you
most
not
powerful?
see through his lies.
You're supposed to be the most powerful mages, and you didn't see that.
And as you say that, there will be a clanging noise as from Cass's deteriorating scalp, you see a crown fall to the ground, glittering with an arcane light all its own. What is that? Tasha will take a step forward and look at it. I know that. Crown of Lies. Son of a bitch, that's how he did it. The crown is basically an artifact. Prevents anyone from piercing it with even the most powerful of magic. Only a god would have been able to see through that disguise.
Aren't you friends with the Lustral or
I could take her or leave her.
Mordenkainen?
The Crown of Lies.
We knew he was weird from the entire time he was
Mordenkainen's
here.
always been weird. Forgive us. We don't have the same eldritch insight that you all gained from Vecna's ritual.
People as powerful as you shouldn't have so many excuses. Fix your weaknesses. Don't let this happen again.
Tasha will take a look at the scene and will just turn, biting her tongue. But Illustrio will come forward, tears welling in the corners of her beautiful eyes. You're right. We should have known better. We should have known that he would have... This is how Gaunt would have wanted to make a stand. But that's not good enough.
So while that conversation is happening and she's being very nice and sincere, you'll hear a light tinging and clanging as Rosie starts poking the crown into better positioning to look at it properly.
Oh boy. Looking down at the crown.
Because this is an unparalleled research opportunity.
Oh, it absolutely is. You may add the Crown of
She's gonna be
Lies.
sketching it and writing into her note.
You can add it to your inventory if you'd like. The Crown of Lies.
I have a feeling she's going to get frisked by those mages before she's allowed to leave, and they're probably not going to let that happen.
They can't stop you at the moment.
That's true.
You earned it. The Crown of Lies, I'm going to just tell you what it does real quick as you are investigating it. The Crown of Lies is a potent... I'm sorry, what I miss?
Jen says that Rosie should put it on and show up as Vecna in front of Vecna.
That's true.
I have enough attunement slots.
So, the Crown of Lies does the following. It's at the back of the... I went all the way to the front of the book, and it's at the back of the book. So the Crown of Lies is this dope-ass crown that looks very much like what if Sauron had, like, 10 points instead of just the one. Or the one set, anyway. And... Why can I not find... Oh, there it is. Let's see. Blah, blah, blah. After betraying and nearly destroying the Lich Vecna, the warrior cast found himself trapped in the Shadowfell, blah, blah, blah. In time, the dark powers of the Shadowfell lured Cass to a hidden forge where he found the Crown of Lies. Once Cass vowed to deliver Vecna to the dark powers and donned the crown, the dark powers released Cass. From there, Cass set out to ruin his former master. Should Cass fail, the dark powers will reclaim him. The crown is made of burnished and entwined metal rods. To attune it, you must place it on your head and speak a true desire of your heart. You know how to attune to the crown when you touch it. It has random properties, one major, one minor beneficial, one major, and one minor detrimental property. While it is on you, you have the perfect disguise. You can use an action to transform yourself to look like any creature you've seen at least once, whose size is no more than one size smaller or larger than you. So a medium creature for you, or a tiny creature. The new form mimics the chosen creature's appearance exactly, including the voice. Your size and speed are replaced by the chosen creatures. You otherwise retain your own game stats. When in this new form, it melds into your person and is undetectable. Your new form lasts until you die, your attunement to the crown ends, or you use another action to transform into a different creature or your true form. Interactions with you while you are transformed by the crown reveal no illusory magic, nor do they reveal anything other than details about the creatures you're disguised as. You count as the chosen creature for purposes of spells, traps, and other defenses that wouldn't target the chosen creature. So, for example, if you go through a doorway that explodes everyone except for Vecna, and you're disguised as Vecna, you won't explode. While in your disguise form, any lies you tell always seem to be true, no matter what magical or mundane methods are used to detect your falsehoods. If you are the recipient of a sending spell addressed to, all sending spells that are sent to the person you're disguised at go to you instead.
As
So
well
you
as
have
all ones designated for you.
Yeah. It is an artifact, and the only way to reveal your true form while transformed is a wish spell, and while wearing the crown, you can choose for the crown to be visible while in your true form. And it only is destroyed if you are wearing it and are killed by the creature you are disguised as. Then it dies.
So, we kill Vecna, and then give the crown to Lir'wen for a whole Hexflix series.
Yeah.
I don't even want to know what she's going to do with that eye socket.
Complete image forever.
Yeah.
Rosie would totally take it and show up to bars and be like a dick.
If, as you're doing that, Illustrio will look at where Gaunt was. Whatever Vecna meant, Vecna must have hijacked his soul away from Cass, using the ritual that binds you to him. That means that mundane methods of resurrecting him will not be possible.
But that does mean that his soul likely still exists wherever Vecna dwells.
So not even something like true resurrection would work?
Not if his soul is being held. Vecna is still a god. However, that means that if you go... While you were away, the three of us, we researched. Started looking into places that Vecna would be. We believe we have found the location.
Wait, did you guys not notice I was here the past like 3 days while they were gone?
Yes, but you weren't really very, you weren't helpful. You were mostly meditating
good.
and watching the boob tube. Although we did have some fun when we were watching Love Island. That was nice.
Yeah, Love Island was good.
He is likely somewhere where he can use the full might of his abilities. Using the secrets he has collected, he will likely I would say he would be working out of a place called the Cave of Shattered Reflection. It is a network inside of Pandemos. It would likely be heavily shielded. Although if your connection is as potently linked to Vecna, you may be able to use it to teleport there directly. That said, I have one final request before you leave to stop that monster for good. Both Tasha and I are very weakened, and with our portal destroyed, there's no telling what will happen if you try to teleport directly inside using your connection to Vecna. I would prefer if we could repair the portal, so at least you would have a method, a safe method. To repair it, we will need the aid of a powerful wizard or artificer. Once we get the teleportation mirror back up and running, you can head inside. Is there anyone you would know?
Wait,
Just
what did you need?
no, first off, no, before what we need, you're asking us for more favors. We're supposed to save the multiverse. We just lost our friend for it.
This is all part of...
Rosie's kind of crouching there next to Osric, patting him on the back, scooping a little bit of Gaunt into a bottle.
That's a good idea. And Lir'wen...
Yeah, you might learn true res.
I'm trying. Lir'wen, stop giving the wizards trouble. Come on, old lady.
Oh, sorry. What was needed? Did I hear artificer or something like that?
I think I know exactly what they're planning on doing.
What? I wasn't listening.
Why do you need the portal? If we could just teleport ourselves there, why do we need that? There's no telling how many demi-planes Vecna has summoned. He has likely begun to shatter reality into myriad reflections of his own perverse mind. In order to reach him, you would have to collapse each of these. They will act as a buffer
and they will slow you down. If we can get the portal up and running again, however,
So,
there's
like,
no...
we need somebody who can fix it?
Yes.
Okay. Definitely outside of Rosie's range of abilities, I think.
Just barely, yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Cool.
Also, you probably want to take a nap.
This is true. She's kind of tired. So like you need another artificer?
If you know of one.
Yeah.
He would have to be at least
She'll
as
pull
skilled
her
as...
sending stone out.
It makes a little, like, Star Trek communicator noise.
And she wants to call the last person who called her,
Hit redial.
offering an internship at the beginning of game.
The phone will, or the sending stone will ring, and you'll hear a deep, gruff male voice will say, "Hello."
So yeah, about that internship, I kind of got yoinked by a spell into being like a hero of the multiverse, yada yada. By like
Listen, who is
Tasha
this?
and- It's Rosie. The gnomish artificer you offered an internship to, like,
That was like a year and a half ago, kid. Where you been?
as I told you, I'm like saving the world shit. Vecna's being an asshole. But there's like this teleportation mirror, and I'm not quite learned how to do those ones yet, but we need some fixing. I was wondering if you knew how to do that.
Yeah, I could probably do that. Where are you right now?
Where was here again?
She'll give you the coordinations of the teleportation circle.
Yeah, that.
All right, I'll grab my tools and I'll head over. Give
Thank
me
you.
about 5 minutes.
About that internship, is it still good if I get back in a bit? If
You save the
if I don't
universe.
die?
What? Look, kid, if you save the universe, we can work it out, all right?
Cool. Let's talk about that later.
Yeah. All right, I'll be right there. And as you hang up, less than a moment later, the teleportation circle in the center of the sanctum is going to blaze to life with a sky beam. And as it clears, not a god, not a wizard of legend, but a portly man of about 5'3", 5'4", wearing a tool belt and a bathrobe is going to suddenly appear in the center of the sanctum. He's balding with, he's bald with a black fringe around the side of his head, appears to be in his late 40s, early 50s. Oh, it's him, Illustria will say.
Rosie will just smile at her like, yeah. As she
All right, I hear you got a
tucks the
problem
crown in
here.
her bag. So that thing.
Right. This is
Is
pretty
he one
rudimentary.
of your professors from school or something?
Not since they threw me out. Hmm.
But he's offering an internship.
I'll get to work on this. From across the room, you're going to hear Tasha's voice. All right, if we're done having an angst off, you all should rest up. You've got an ass to kick tomorrow.
I got stuff to do. Actually.
And
She's
it's
right,
not
kid.
an
I guess I
you
need to
should-
rest to be able
We're,
to do that.
we're grieving you lost a friend. A little sympathy would be nice. And there was going to pick up all of Gaunt's stuff, put it in her bag of holding, and storm off.
Rosie's gonna
He's-
start sweeping up more of Gaunt.
He's only dead if you let him be dead.
Well, yeah, no duh. But also, like, wait, do you know how old he was when he died? Because, like, True Res only works on, like, 200 years.
We'll have to figure it out.
Because, like, as much as he wanted to kind of seem to want to die, like, at least True Res would bring him back to a body and he would have a normal lifespan at that point and could just die.
Dying ain't really worth it. I've done it before. It's not my favorite. You'll hear from over by the mirror. Clank, clank, clank. Look, you guys get some
I've done it
rest,
once too,
okay?
I think. It kind of sucked.
Yeah, it's not the best. You rest up. We're gonna have to, this'll take me most of the night, but I can get this up by the morning, and then you can teleport in wherever.
Cool. I need to have a nap, and then I'm gonna make a gem of seeing. Just in case something tries to hide from us. Though it wouldn't have worked on this thing. Yeah, so you want some ashes of Kaz? She's gonna, like, toaster them.
I don't know who that is, but I don't really care. I would absolutely love some of those, Tasha will say.
Just no True Res, okay?
No, I was gonna piss on them, Tasha will say.
Oh, that's a good option too. Yeah, I like that
I
option.
have a cat back at my own sanctum that would love the chance to have some fresh
litter.
kitty litter. And as you tidy up and begin some work, do you all take a long rest? Fitfully.
Hell yes.
Oh boy,
I would
do
like
I.
my spells back.
Oh boy, do you. As you head into your rest, you have dreams. You have dreams of your time with Gaunt. You have dreams of anger and rage. And when you awaken the next morning, you will do whatever you do in the morning. You fiddle, you work on your projects. Something seems to keep you in your room by yourselves. Until it is time to head downstairs and see whether or not it is time to progress. And as you're doing that, as you're doing your meditating, Lir'wen, as you're sharpening, well, not your blade, because it's the sun blade, but as you're preparing yourself and digging into your anger, Imogen, while you're preparing your items, Rosie, and while you're praying, Osric, you find it hard to concentrate. And that's because downstairs, it's getting loud. There are voices down there. Not just Tasha, not just Illustriel, not just Edagon. And as you mount the stairs and head down, you'll see what the commotion is. For as you step down, Tasha shoots you a look up and says, "We weren't just sitting on our thumbs. We were calling for help." As you take a step down the stairs, you're going to see Telbron Stevedore. Next to him, several people as he smiles. I didn't think you should go in there by yourself, so I brought you the legends. Behind him, an Owlin girl dressed in a wizard's robe. a bearded man standing above them with bright blue eyes, a red-haired mage with bright spectacles, and the girl that you actually had a little bit of drinks with at the Red Belvedere, Cherith Windwisp. Across, you'll hear the chipper, clipping voice. Well, and I don't think that I could let myself be outpaced either, as Tana Starbell is standing next to a little red goblin. A tall, well, medium-sized plasmoid, an ooze girl. Next to them, a giant hulking gif, hippopotamus person, loading a double-barreled gun. And next to them, a purple-haired robot girl dressed in a schoolgirl uniform. But they're not alone. Orontiros Caledon is smiling there, picking through some of the fruit platters that have been set out at the table. I thought I should come too. And they wanted to come. And you'll see a beautiful woman with long cascading blonde hair holding the hand of a bearded man with long black hair cascading down his shoulders, dressed in the armor of a knight, as well as a dwarven wizard, dressed in red, flowing robes, holding a glittering hammer. Besides, he couldn't go anywhere without us. A small, pointy-eared creature speaks up. Kender, like the kind that you met before. You killed a vampire? Really? How gauche. You'll hear as Luella von Zarovich stands nearby, keeping out of range of the sunlight that is filing in through the windows. We figured that you would need some help to stabilizing those demi-planes. And once we get the portal up and running, you were complaining. I thought it would be fair to finally give you the backup you so richly deserve. Luella looks back at all the other groups and goes, I feel like I should have brought somebody else. Oh well. The portal, ladies and gentlemen, is open for business. As Edagon tightens the final screw, the portal blazes to life. You ready to go? Or are you waiting for more? You expected more? As the portal glows in front of you, the final bit of your destiny lies in front of you. And Imogen, you feel a pressure on your side as Osric pushes his shoulder up against yours. We'll get revenge. And
I feel like we should say something poignant here, but all I can think of is let's go fuck Vecna.
I figure why start now?
Straight.
Fuck him up.
Oh, right. Fuck him up. That's right. Fuck him
him
up.
Fuck him up.
I'm gonna stick that rod so far up his ass. His mouth is gonna be like a disco ball.
I look forward to hearing of it, Illustrio will say. All right. Well, good luck. And as you prepare to head out, we fade across. We fade to black. And then, not again. Gaunt, your feet sink into the mucky basin of a sprawling wasteland. The shattered remnants of trees, roads, and whole mountain ranges dot the landscape. In front of you is a lone castle silhouetted by a crimson hue. Lightning crackles overhead, shattering the spires and ancient stonework. This once impressive castle has been reduced to scorched rubble. Statues of Vecna stand along the edges of the walkway you find yourself in. And as you look down, you can see ancient, rusted chains clamped to your wrists and your ankles. But in front of you is what catches you the most off guard. For inside of the chamber before you, the unmistakable form of Cass the Betrayer sits hunched in the corner of a dank stone room, his limb shackled to a long length of adamantine. He looks past you and through you. But you were not looking at him. You were looking at the blade on his back. A magnificent sword, the hilt of which is emblazed with a glowing symbol of Vecna. And I think that's what we're going to call game for the night. So, congratulations, Gaunt, you're dead. Sort of.
He's so happy.
So happy, but now you're stuck with...
It was just like, this is supposed to be some rest. This is supposed to be some rest, god damn it. Why am I still here?
All right. Hey.
No rest for the wicked, Gaunt. No rest for the wicked.
All right, folks, that is going to be it as we head into the last, I've calculated down 2 episodes of Vecna, Eve of Ruin, as we make our way toward the end game. I figured you guys needed a little bit of support, so how to get through all of the demiplanes you have to destroy. Call in some help, if watching Superman taught me nothing else. But folks, thank you so much for tuning into this episode. I hope you enjoy some of the changes I've made. I've also done some changes inside the actual final module Beyond, as well as the joy of always having known that Gaunt is, of course, sworn to Cass. And I wonder what will happen there. Because technically, his connection to Vecna is also pretty strong. But who knows what'll happen. I guess you'll have to wait till next Friday to find out. And one last thing before we go, you guys are level 19 now! So, congratulations! And you will, you know what? You might hit level 20 if you find Gaunt or whoever is Gaunt-shaped inside of the Void. Although I did see that there was a big push to just have him play Dorlin.
Oh, that was when you were calling. Well, that was when Rosie was calling in a friend. I thought you were. That was the hint of calling a friend was going to be Dorlin in.
Nah.
Oh my
anytime
God.
I can be Edagon, I'm going to be Edagon. A big thank you to everybody who supports us on Patreon. You guys, you keep us on the air. You really do. You guys are all amazing. If you're not on the Patreon, consider joining it. And if you're not in a place to do that, just like the video. Share us around. Tell your friends that we're doing Vecna Eve of Ruin. It's a lot of fun. And A big thank you to our divine producers, my mom, Shikon De Vermillion, Solomon and Nacro, the Straw Hat Devil, our demonic producer, Sorcerer Sanguine, our wizards of the Patreon, Tammy the Forever Cleric, the Ink Goblin, Crush, Urquhart, and Big Nut, our monster maker, Larook, and our High Council, Terran, Amberthist, Raven with Bubbles, Chef Eladeth, Brian Kaler, Nerdy Metal Gent, Nihilist, Cookiemon Steve, and Iron Warrior X, and thanks to our patron of the arts, Eastside Writer. You guys are all amazing, and we'll see you next week, and hey, don't forget to come back tomorrow night as we have another episode of Cold Iron. With that, we'll see you soon. Good night, everybody.